Today, Ray and I are going to review a beer.
We're reviewing some beers. Reviewing beers.
Beer. Today, Ray and I are going to review a beer. And it's kind of a big deal.
Kind of a big deal?
Kind of a big deal.
I'd say that's a really big deal.
Let's check it out. Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Shane's Craft Beer Review. Man, it has been a month and a half or so since I've done a beer review, probably closer to 2 months. So I got my buddy Ray here with me, of course. Actually, I'm with him. We're filming at his place today, so he was gracious enough to let me come here. Before we get into today's beer, which we're both very excited about, just a quick little reminder for you guys about All By Myself Season 3. You guys can throw your submissions in whenever you want. Submissions are open. Of course, you can send those to my email, shanescraftbeerreview@gmail.com, and I will have a little link in the description box of the video to give you more information. So yeah, send them in anytime. You got lots of time, but don't let that time slip by because September will be here before you know it.
Honestly, the time does go by quickly.
It does, for sure. Okay, so today we have this monstrosity of a bottle. One of the gentlemen I work with, Andrew, him and his wife and their family went on vacation to China recently, and while he was there, he was nice enough to think of me and pick this up and brought it back. So Andrew, thank you once again. I really appreciate this. Anytime somebody's on vacation, especially when they're halfway around the world with their family, and they think of you and bring you back, to him,
it's either really cool or really weird.
Yeah, but it's just great that he thought of me, and Andrew, I appreciate it. I hope your wife's not watching this because there's some Chinese stuff that I need to read on this, and I'm going to murder it. So hopefully she doesn't get mad at me. Anyway.
Now, quick question.
Yes.
Did he try this when he was there, and he brought it back because he thought it was good?
I know he tried a couple. I don't know if he tried this specific one.
Okay.
But he did try a couple.
Alrighty.
So what we have here, Ray, and this is it kind of messed me up when I first figured out what this beer is. So this is, the style of this beer is a Belgian wheat.
Belgian wheat beer from China.
Belgian wheat beer from China.
Okay.
Apparently this is supposed to have, oops, sorry, I just moved my little description around here. Moderate fruitiness of banana, citrus, and perhaps just a hint of apricot. Light malt taste combined with the taste of fresh bread. Soft velvety texture. Medium full body. Moderate carbonation that delivers a vibrant mouthfeel with a mild to moderate alcoholic warmth. It is unclarified and unfiltered.
Ooh.
And as you can tell, this is a 1 liter monstrosity of a beer.
That's why I pulled out the big mugs.
Yeah, absolutely. So a couple more things on the side. Sorry, I took pictures of all the Chinese, and I had to use Google Translate so I could understand what the hell this even was. Ingredients: volcanic cold spring. Now, my buddy Andrew did tell me that the water that they use for this beer actually is from a volcanic spring. So that's kind of cool. I don't know I don't know how that's going to affect the taste at all, or if it will. I honestly don't know. I mean, hopefully we can pick it up.
I'm hoping that it just means that it's a lot cleaner and more clear because it's coming through all the volcanic rock, right?
That would make sense. Yeah, for sure. So the volcanic cold spring water, imported barley malt, wheat malt, hops, yeast, orange peel, coriander seeds. This rings in at 4.1% alcohol by volume. Oh my God, this is where your wife's gonna get mad at me. The factory name, it doesn't even say, brewery. Factory name is what it says. I apologize. It is the Wood Allen. God, I can't even pronounce it. Wood Allenchi Huashan Senkolin Craft Beer. I'll put it up here, like right in front of my face. Even I don't care. I'm embarrassed. I cannot pronounce that. I'm not very good with.
Wudalianchi Hoshan Shenquan.
Yeah, something like that. Again, that's why I didn't want your wife to watch this, Andrew, because I just totally brutalized that. I know that's where she is from, is this particular area in China where they got this. It also says on the side, excessive drinking is harmful to your health. Duh. Yes. It also says, do not hit to prevent the can from exploding. So we should maybe...
That's good advice.
That's good
That's good advice.
Anyway.
So I'm thinking, you said this is 4.1 or 4.4%?
4.1, yes.
4.1. That's why the can's so big.
Well,
you need lots of it.
You do need lots of it. All right, so let's get into this, right?
Let's do it. How does it open?
There's
Is it
a...
twist
Oh,
up?
this is just a little plastic...
Oh, okay.
Oh, this is cool. Okay, so it's just a little plastic cap. And then, I don't know if we got... Maybe I can zoom in on this. It's actually like a pull tab from a can.
Interesting.
But it's very, very small. It's like the size of maybe like a loonie for you Canadian friends.
Interesting. Yeah, it's a regular size pull tab on a very small top.
On a very, very small top. That's... Oh, well, it's still carbonated. That's good.
I'm going to get an elbow in the forehead.
Yeah, sorry. That's why I was trying to twist it a little bit. I can't even get this off. No, Ray, you're going to have to. Because I'm losing my mic now.
What's going on here?
That is really hard.
My superpower.
Yeah, but that was really hard to get off.
It was. It was not.
I think
it
it's
was not
because
easy.
it's... Yeah.
It's an awkward angle.
Got some strong people down there in the China. All right, so let's get this in the glass here. I'll pour a little bit for Ray here. See what we got. Take a look at
I like
that.
the color.
Yeah, it's kind of a interesting, like very orange. Very orange.
Which you would expect.
Of course. Like it did say it had orange peels, coriander,
Yep.
all that other great stuff in there. A little bit hazy, as you guys can see.
For Alan, let's see if you can see our
No,
faces.
you can't see our face through it, but you can definitely see shadows
Yes.
through this. That's for sure. All right, but yeah, lots of steady carbonation going up through there.
I'm going to pour a
Looks
little
pretty
hard just to see what happened to it. Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Well, let's give it a little nose here, right? See what we got. Yeah, I'm getting the coriander and the orange peel, like that pithy orange.
See, for me, I'm stuck on the apricot. When they said apricot, I really wanted to get into it and say, oh, yeah, no, it's actually apples and peaches, but...
Well, it's like apricot, right? Apples and peaches, isn't it?
Exactly.
It smells quite nice, though.
It does.
It's kind of a different kind of aroma to it, though.
To me, it's got a bit of a dank aroma, almost like, you know when peaches have sat in the fridge for a little while and they're starting to go mushy.
Right.
That's the
yeah,
almost
I
like
agree
a
with
peach
that.
puree.
But I'm not really getting like a typical wheat kind of smell. Like
No.
I'm not picking up like the banana,
Not at all.
or clove or anything like that.
Not at all.
But
Well,
let's try this
cheers.
Chinese version of a Belgian wheat.
wheat.
Cheers. I gotta have a little bit more here, because I gotta think about this for a second. It is definitely different, but I do kind of I am getting that wheat beer vibe, but it's not a typical what you would get in a wheat beer.
Yeah, I agree. To me, it tastes exactly like it smells.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's no, sometimes I get notes of this, I get notes of that, and then you taste it, you're like, oh yeah, well, whatever. But no, this tastes exactly like it smelled. And it's weird.
But not in a bad way.
No.
It's different. Like, especially when they say, this is a Belgian wheat. I kind of get the wheat vibe. I wouldn't maybe classify this as a Belgian wheat, but I would say it was a wheat beer. Like I said, go ahead.
Yeah, I was just going to say they nailed what they were talking about mouthfeel in the description. Nailed that. It's exactly what I expected. But I don't get that moderate alcohol warmth.
No, I don't either. And there's actually, as you guys can see, the head is gone. And I'm not getting a whole lot of carbonation. And I didn't even hard pour this. I went soft on this one. For some strange reason. I don't know why. Because I think I poured yours first. I'm like, I'll do it the same way.
Yeah, I would. When you cracked it open and I heard the carbonation, pardon me, now I'm burping a lot, but I expected more.
Yeah. And I noticed I don't think there's any, there's a few bubbles. Really super, 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 super tiny bubbles. Like those are like microscopic bubbles.
Yeah, it's very tiny. There's lots in there. They're just really tiny.
Yeah, they're very tiny. You know what, overall, I could sit and, I'm not going to do it these days, but I could sit and drink one of these.
Oh yeah, it's a good all-day beer.
Absolutely,
Finish cutting the grass, pull one of these out of the bottom of the fridge. You know that special crisper drawer down the bottom where you're supposed to keep the vegetables?
Yes.
Yeah, I call them the special beer crisper.
The special beer crisper?
That's the coldest part of the fridge. That's where you want them. So.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, I actually really like this. I could see myself drinking this all the time. If I ever go to China, which I probably never will, but on the off chance that I do, at least I have this option and I know that this is a decent beer. I think for me, I'm going to rate this on a scale of 1 to 5, as I always do. I think I'm going to give this, I can drink this often enough and the flavor is different, but not offensive. I'm going to give this a 3.75 because I think I could drink this all the time. I was going to give it a 3.5, but I'm going to give it that extra quarter because I can sit and drink this all the time.
Okay. I wanted to say it's a 4, but there's just something a little off for me. I'm not sure it's a bit of the can taste that I'm getting, or
that could be as well.
If this had a more carbonation in it, and I was actually feeling that moderate alcohol warmth that they were talking about, this would definitely be like a 4.25. But I think I'm going to agree with you, Shane. It's a 3.75. It's an all-day beer, easy to drink, and nobody would be offended by this if you handed it to me.
No, absolutely not. I don't think you could find somebody that wouldn't like this. Mm-hmm. It's very. It would appeal to a lot of people. That's for sure. No matter what kind of beer you got into. But so like I said, that's the Volcano Spring Beer, which is really awesome. Once again, Andrew, thank you so much for thinking of me. I really appreciate it. Quite an enjoyable beer. Thank you so much. That's the only thing I'm always worried about when somebody brings me a beer from somewhere and it's not good. It's like I kind of feel bad for giving it a bad rating, but this is a good beer and I really appreciate it.
You can't feel bad, especially if they haven't tried it. If they've tried it and they know it's bad and they give it to you and you find it bad, you should definitely say it's bad.
Yeah, but it's worse when they try it and think it's really, really good and it's not.
It's true, but everybody has different tastes. That's why there's so many different beers.
That is true.
So,
anyway, that is awesome. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Once again, All By Myself Season 3, big beer tuber get-together coming up in 5 weeks. God, where did the time go, Ray?
5 weeks.
5 weeks, that's all we got left.
I'm not ready.
It's okay, I'm ready. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Ray, thanks for being on the show. Cheers, guys. We'll see you next time.